All right, what it is, what it ain't. Stephen A. Smith is reportedly moving closer to a 2028 presidential run. This is what it is, what it ain't. He got the voice for it.
What it ain't, bro.
What it ain't.
Nah, I don't want Stephen A. Smith being our president, but I don't even think people will vote for him.
We need people to like go back to having to do stuff in order to be president.
Yeah.
Even with Trump, we know how bad it turned out. Like it's like at least it was like okay, well he's a businessman and shit. Stephen A. literally is a sports announcer. Like we taking this shit.
That's why I say he got a voice for it.
We just keep moving the goalposts and moving the goal. I don't want to hear Stephen A. like even addressing the state of the union.
We done got bombed. He gonna be up there.
America.
I am having a very bad day.
I'm gonna be honest with you all.
So that's what it ain't then. Stephen A. Smith. Who would y'all rather? Remember they wanted Steve Harvey to do it.
I don't want either one of them niggas.
Can we have like a politician as our president?
A nigga I don't even know.
What it is, what it ain't. This your boy Low Key V.
And it's your man K3.
And this is Paid N Bazed. Where we get money and wash our
glutes.
I like that one. That's real masculine. Glutes. Yeah. Straight up.
Gluteus maximus.
Yeah. I remember that from science class. They used to call it. Okay. I like that one. We should stick with that one.
Glutes.
Glutes just sound like a muscly ass.
Yeah.
That's strong booty.
Yeah, I ain't got
Break
that.
a finger off in that motherfucker.
I ain't got that.
You remember the episode of Martin when they had the booty statue? I just think of the glutes when I think of that.
Yeah.
Nah, strong
Glutes is
ass
like
booty.
shit like niggas like Andrew B. Like, you gotta work on your glutes, bro.
Yeah, muscle booty. That's that Glorilla booty. Glutes.
Yeah, I don't like muscle booties on women.
I don't like. I'd rather a slightly out of shape bitch than an in shape bitch.
No, most definitely.
Like abs and all that. I'm kind of cool on that.
That's why I was like, I was just looking at this video, Clarissa and Pat for Valentine's Day, and like I was looking at the bottom, and I was like, okay, I understand, but her top muscular as hell. That's why I don't like, but her ass still fat.
Yeah, nah, I don't like the whole abs and all that.
Yeah,
like a Tiana Taylor can stay the fuck away.
Yeah,
from me.
nah, that's too much. Tiana Taylor's body, now who had like the perfect body, but still was like petite, cute. It didn't look muscular. Was like Toni Braxton back in her days.
Mm-hmm.
Toni Braxton was that fucking baby. Like, I was just watching some videos of hers the other night, and really, unpopular opinion, Toni Braxton made sex appeal okay for the R&B girls. That's how I feel. A lot of people would probably say Aaliyah, but if you think about it, like before Toni Braxton, a lot of the R&B...
Aaliyah making sex appeal okay is crazy.
Aaliyah ain't had no sex appeal. Aaliyah was cute.
I'm saying like Aaliyah was the first... Okay,
she's 16 bringing that sex appeal.
Chill. I'm not talking about that. But even... Okay, that's a great example. What I'm saying is a lot of R&B artists, the women, when they first started, they dressed very conservative or very baggy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially during that 80s, 90s transition. Mary was baggy. SWV, they was baggy or conservative. Escape, baggy or conservative. Toni was the first one that came from the 80s to 90s that like had her stomach showing and shit.
Yeah.
And like she was like the pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she influenced that because even like with Monica and Brandy, they was very conservative. And then I think after Toni, Aaliyah, once she got grown, not 16 Aaliyah, I'm talking about Rock the Boat Aaliyah, and you know, like in Resolution and shit, she had that stomach out.
What year Rock the Boat came out?
That was like 2001.
2000.
Damn.
Yeah. What?
I was trying to get you.
Oh.
I wanted it to be 94.
No. Nah. Rock the Boat. That was the last video she shot before she perished.
But Aaliyah died in 01, right?
Yeah, I believe it was 01.
That nigga said before she perished.
Because I knew you was waiting for me to say some. I ain't fucking with you. I don't play by Aaliyah. I love Aaliyah.
Speaking of perishing,
that shit had niggas scared. My fault.
I don't know. I was just say, speaking of perishing, like I was watching the documentary on an old street dude. Like he went to jail, got out, and like changed his life around and shit. But he had on his obituary, it was like a photo shoot he did as an older nigga, and it's like As an older person, when you have a photo shoot, it's really just an audition for like an obituary picture.
Yeah.
And it was like your shit, if you could like tell people what you want to do.
No, I
do you want a younger picture of yourself, or would you want an older picture of yourself?
I feel like it need to be in the middle.
Like 40, it got to be like 40. If you die at like 70, you can't have like a picture of you from 25 when you was 25 on that bit.
Shit.
Our obituary is gonna be 5 when we get older.
Yeah, I kind of. Well, by then, I feel like they could put 2 pictures on there. Like, make a transition picture. You know what I'm saying? They doing transition wings and shit. Motherfuckers flying to the sky. So, I mean, like, give me one in my prime and then, give me a little older one, too. I don't know. Yeah, no, I got to have that shit on. That's why I say I want a clear casket, too, because I got to have that shit on.
I remember, I always say, like, if I could, I want to divvy it up. Like, just give me a casket that only show, like, from, like, knees up or mid-thigh up.
Nigga trying to go out like the gooner.
Nah, it's just that I want, like, a certain part of me to be, like, cremated so it could be, like, scattered, but then bury me, too.
Oh, nah, I don't mind. I want just to talk because, I mean, like, yeah, I like to put that shit on, but don't bury me suited and booted. Like, strip me down to my bosses before you put me in the ground.
Niggas know how I like to sleep.
Yeah, I want to sleep. Really, you can put me butt booty ass naked if you want to.
Wait, hold on. So for the funeral,
just stretch my gummy out.
That's crazy. So you just had your fit on, and then like before they take you to the grave, just take all the clothes.
Yeah, take it off. Because it's probably expensive anyway.
I mean, they already
can't return it. Be like, yeah, this is.
You can sell it.
My dead uncle had this on.
They ain't gonna know.
You know, black people ain't gonna want to sell no shit
unless there's some embalming fluid on it.
What you had on in your fucking casket.
But yeah, no, don't like. I want to have that shit on. Don't bury me like. Let's say I had this on. Mm-hmm. Like, take this shit off. Take these big ass shoes off. Take it all off.
Yeah.
Like, let me go to sleep comfortably and make sure I got my glasses next to me.
Yeah, I want to. He can't see without his glasses.
No, my aunt did that for my grandma in New York. She literally put her glasses. She made them wait to close the casket and was like, "My sister need her glasses. She can't see without her glasses." I'm like,
he's trying to have a moment.
I'm like, hey, no.
Bro, at black funerals, that's my favorite thing to see is like, who finna try to have a moment in this motherfucker? Who gonna make this about them for a little bit? That'd be my favorite.
That nigga Lawrence, he left out my grandma's funeral and ain't come back. He hit the streets. We didn't see him for about a day or two. Jeez. I know that nigga was higher than Cooter Brown. He was up out of there. But basically, love is in the air. Valentine's Day was yesterday. So I'll talk about what I did. Shit, I had to get to the paper, but I made sure I made it home by like that afternoon before evening. I just got my girl some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Big card, big chocolate, big medium-sized teddy bear. I'm talking about big teddy bear.
What's the appropriate finish I'll ask you after you done?
Yeah, and then she had been craving like some like fish and stuff. So I got us like a big platter of like whiting fish, fries, calamari, chicken wings that we could just eat on and shit. And we was gonna go to the beach and stuff, but like we both just ain't really feel like going out. So I just got her gifts and shit. And we chilled in the house and watched some TV and just ate. And that was Valentine's Day this year.
Yeah. That's cool.
Cause usually we go out or whatever, but she kind of haven't been feeling good. It's like that time of the month and yeah, stuff like that. And I was tired from working, so it's okay to have a chill Valentine's Day sometime. But what was you gonna ask?
I was gonna ask like what you felt like is an appropriate gift or like level of gifting for Valentine's Day.
I feel like it depends on the years. I feel like you should be transparent with your partner. Like some years, nigga could lace you up. Some years, it's down season right now. Which
is it treated like? Of course, Valentine's Day isn't treated like a birthday. Mm-hmm. But, okay, so between birthday, Christmas, and Valentine's Day, where does the gifts lie at? Like, and like, if it had to be an order, what do you think?
birthday in my household, number one for sure. I don't play about birthday. Then I would say Christmas, then Valentine's Day. Or, no, because we ain't do nothing for Christmas. Like I said, it's about communication. Like, I feel like some niggas don't have that level of transparency with they old lady. So, like, but me, I'm like, we're really like a team now. You know what I'm saying? We know how much each other make. We trying to build together and things like that. So it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, we want to do this, and this year. We want to invest in this business. We want to take these vacations. We want to do this and that. So we know that we're going to have less of an extravagant Valentine's Day than we usually do. We usually do fine dining and nice gifts and stuff. We're not going to do that this year. We're just going to chill in the house, have some gifts, chill out, whatever. Christmas, I told you we ain't really do nothing for Christmas. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't really buy nobody nothing for Christmas because we got goals we're trying to hit this year. So I just think sometimes you got to stay down years, whatever. Now, birthday, she ain't trying to hear about that birthday.
Yeah.
She ain't trying to hear about that birthday.
Yeah, no, I get it. I would think it'd probably be birthday, Christmas, and then probably Valentine's Day. But I don't know. I be bad about stuff like that. I ain't when it comes to like gift giving and shit like that. I'm a very thoughtful gifter, but I never know like when it comes to like excess or doing a lot. Like I never know what's too little or too much. So I be liking to ask stuff like that. Like for like Valentine's Day, like I feel like it's supposed to be like sweet shit, but nigga ain't supposed to go all out. Like you know what I'm saying? Some flowers, a very nice dinner. You know, maybe like some little small gifts or something like that. I feel like
social media has turned it into something else.
Yeah, like now it'd be fun like down there like a birthday. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like on a birthday, I feel like, okay, I'm going to go crazy. Like, I'm going to spend like probably like at least a band or something like that.
Comparison is...
And gifts.
Yeah, like comparison is I think they say what, like the thief of joy or something like that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these girls is looking at these influencer girls or... you know, IG models who mess with fucking ball players, rappers and shit, and seeing these, you know, these trips, designer this, designer that. But they don't know. Them girls going through hell behind the scenes. This is the reason the nigga doing all that. And it's like, if your nigga got it to do it, that's cool. Of course, do it for your shorty. But in all actuality, like coming up, like people from like our mom era, and they was cool with some flowers, balloons, and chocolate. Like that's all it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
All that, like, you know what I'm saying? But if you could do it big, but be appreciative if a nigga get you anything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all even be making jokes about like niggas getting girls them baskets on the side of the road. Shit, my mom used to be happy if a nigga got her one of them baskets with all that shit in it. Like,
yeah, to me, I feel like those gifts supposed to be more thoughtful and shit. But I don't know. I ain't had no Valentine this year.
Oh man, yeah, shit, that kind of just sad.
Yeah, I ain't had no Valentine this year, bro.
Okay.
My love life in shambles, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't get right.
It's okay. It be like that.
You should have bought some coochie.
Should have bought some coochie.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that's what you did.
No.
He said that like, man,
I had a great time that night.
Buying coochie on Valentine's Day is crazy.
Yeah, no,
why is it?
That's like pathetic.
No, it's not.
I feel like buying coochie versus buying an escort. Like if you buy an escort, it's a level of us, whatever. I feel like whenever it's an escort, everything's just better.
Yeah, of course.
But like, if you buy like coochie, like, oh, it's kind of like sad. Like, did she leave and shit?
But you gotta realize,
I don't want my coochie to leave on Thanksgiving.
It's like the theme, like you see in love all day and shit. You like, damn, I want to fuck. But my thing is like, yeah, okay, buying coochie on Valentine's Day is crazy.
I'm not a fucking animal like you. When I see love,
no. That's what I'm saying. It is crazy. Like, oh, you gotta fuck because everybody like in love today. That's kind of crazy. Okay, now that I think about it,
I spent my day in bed, going to sleep. Waking up, making myself go back to sleep. Waking up, making myself go back to sleep. Waking up, making myself go back to sleep. Yeah.
I remember one time I did that for Christmas. Like, I was on a break in a relationship. I was down bad. Bitch wasn't returning my calls, text, nothing. We hadn't talked in weeks. I'm thinking my bitch getting fucked. It's Christmas. I didn't get out of bed the whole day. My whole family like, you not doing Christmas this year? No.
Fuck Christmas.
Fuck life.
Fuck St. Nicholas. Fuck the three wise men.
I just want my family back. Yeah. That's the only. Get this bitch over here now if y'all want me to participate in Christmas. Yeah. But yeah, no, it'd be like that. I feel like you have to have like those up and down like holidays and experiences to really appreciate it when you get it. So like by next year, we're gonna say you're gonna be in a successful relationship, building a new family, and you're gonna really appreciate the young lady that you with, because you're gonna remember times like that when you had to sleep like that to get over depression because you ain't had no love life and you was looking for a wife and they was moving real trife. So
if I could do it all again, I'd do it again in the same skin I'm in. To sit down and let love lie. To sit down and let love cross.
I hated that part of the movie.
Nah.
I'm like, who is this?
Bro, that shit is so funny to me.
I feel like T.I. probably came up with
If
that.
I could do it all again, I'd do it in the same skin I'm in.
Boy out from wherever. He's a poet. But yeah. Well, Amp, did you do anything?
Nah, I just watched. I went to sleep all day and I just watched the 3-point contest.
Okay. Yeah, yesterday was just a real chill day. These niggas are some losers. No.
Yeah, shout out to my brother today, his birthday, and my auntie.
Oh yeah, I just told him happy birthday.
Happy
Birthday.
birthday.
Damn, nigga, that's crazy. Like my grandpa's birthday is on Valentine's Day, and I like, never mind, I ain't gonna blow up the spot. But yeah, like, do you feel like if your birthday fall on Valentine's Day, like, do you got to get your woman something? Like, cause it's my day too.
Well, no, you still got to get her something.
A
But
little something.
yeah, like my birthday is 5 days after Valentine's Day. But so it's like I always,
That's
gotta
different.
kick out. But I still gotta. I'm gonna get more in return.
Cause if I'm dating a woman whose like birthday is on Valentine's Day or her birthday is on Christmas, like, yes, like the gifts I give you are for both. I'm not.
Yeah.
We're not doubling shit.
Yeah, of course, double it. Nah.
Okay, this for your birthday and this is for Christmas. No.
But no.
I be in that bitch 2 for 1. Niggas who got a woman with a birthday on a gift giving holiday, y'all are winning.
Yeah.
That 2 for 1, nigga. I'm done with your birthday and Christmas in the same day.
Nah, bro, like I hate around like the end of the year when all that shit just coming around and stuff like that. And then but yeah, I do get off lucky though, because Valentine's Day and then my birthday come around. So
Have you ever had a woman try to do that to you, like give you your gift with Valentine's Day and your birthday connected?
Yeah.
I mean, if she was like broke, that's okay.
Yeah.
If she explained it, you know what I'm
I
saying?
had somebody try to do that before. Yeah.
How did you react?
Yeah,
you easy going.
Yeah, I'm not tripping. I'm that type of person, like people be asking me what I want for my birthday. I do not know.
I'd have been in that bed. Hide the money, y'all. It's poor people around. Nah, but yeah, all this shit is shout out to Donnie Blow. Nigga had put on his story. Valentine's Day is a pagan holiday. I said, oh, I said, oh, he trying to let a bitch know early. He posted that shit early in the morning.
It's a pagan holiday.
I said, them type of niggas?
The love demon, Valentine's.
Yeah. Christmas, Valentine's Day, all that shit. Or like niggas who become Jehovah's Witness around the holidays.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, bro, just say you don't want to give a bitch that.
So what's the rule on Valentine's Day? Because I feel like, well, bro, this shit not as fun no more now that you like in a like wholesome relationship. I'm not gonna lie. I miss the old you. Look at that. But like, what's the rules on Valentine's Day? Like when it comes to like you being single? Because I feel like, okay, if we fucking, like we fuck often or whatever, I'm gonna get you something.
Okay, so
if I really fuck with you, I'm gonna get you something and I'm gonna take you somewhere.
I went through that. I feel like that's risky because I went through the Valentine's Day before I got into my relationship. Because me and my old lady was not talking before Valentine's Day. We didn't start talking until like April. So that Valentine's Day before, which was 2 months before that, I mean, she know I was like fucking, you know what I'm saying? At one in particular, I was fucking like consistently, you know. But I was already on the outs with old girl. So it was like, I didn't get her nothing for Valentine's Day and I didn't plan on it. But because she used to be like coming to the crib and stuff, she never chilled with nobody, nothing. But my sister knew of her. My sister was like, I was coming off the truck. My sister was like, you ain't get so-and-so nothing for Valentine's Day? I'm like, no. She's like, Poodle, what the fuck? Like, why you ain't? I'm like, that's not my girlfriend.
Yeah.
So she was like, I'm at the store. I'm finna get this girl some stuff. Like, you need to give it to her. So she had got like some cupcakes, some balloons, and a card. And I was like, ugh. So, old girl had lived not too far. Had worked not too far from where we live. So I told her before work, come stop by. You know what I'm saying? So I gave her the stuff. She was super happy, like little cheap shit. You know what I'm saying? Greased real quick, and then she went to work. But after that, that's when I think that's what caused the downfall of that situation. Because it was like the crazy went up even 2 times more.
Yeah, I think you got to know who and what. Like, if I've been fucking, if we've been like fucking on and off for like a long time, like over a year or something like that, like I'll get you a little something. If we actively rocking right now, because in those situations, y'all might fuck around for like a couple months, and then you don't hear from them for 6 months.
Yeah,
or some shit like that.
Nah, yeah.
So
but if
like,
we fucking like,
if we actively in it right now,
and we talk damn near every day and shit, yeah. Even if we not together,
because I'm not the type like when I'm single and we just talking this shit. I'm not the type to like talk to you every day. So I'll get you something. But it's not gonna be nothing big, so you can't feel like I'm not finna do the most. Like I'm gonna get you some flowers, like or something like that. Like something small, just something to let you know you thought of type shit. But nothing too much more than that. But if we like just fucking or we just started fucking, nigga just met you, nah, I'm not getting that. But if I'm interested in you, like I could have just met you 2 weeks ago. If I'm interested in you, Valentine's Day, like I'm gonna get you some flowers. I want to take you out to eat. Like,
yeah, if you pursuing a possible relationship with this person or you really like her, you got to step up and do that. But when I knew that situation wasn't going where she wanted it to go.
Yeah.
And it was one of them things where I was trying to set that boundary of stop talking every day, because where I used to fuck up at is, especially with driving trucks, like you can even
sit on that motherfucking phone.
He said, yeah, like I feel like with everybody, I talk to you more. I used to talk to you every day. I used to talk to everybody every day. And I feel like it was a transition when I started coming from off the truck or like working less, that everybody had to understand. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it was a time, even with like my friends and stuff, like y'all like, damn, you good? And I'm like, nigga, I finally get to sleep. Like, so it's like I'm not answering my phone 24/7 and stuff. And it wasn't like I was trying to act funny towards nobody. So that was a big thing with that situation, because it's like, oh, I ain't heard from you in 2 days. I'm like, okay, yeah, bitch, you're not my bitch. Like, but looking back, I'm like, okay, you can't go from talking with a girl like every day,
times a day,
and then whatever. But I didn't used to feel that way. She would go missing, but she would never go missing. Yeah. So it's like, but then it's like bitches try to be tit for tat, and then they go missing. I'm like, I don't care.
I do think. Yeah, definitely that tit for tat shit. I can't stand that shit. But yeah, like for me, it's more so like, yeah, if we fucking around, I'm gonna get you, because I feel like that whole Valentine's Day shit just causes confusion, like for them anyways. So it's like, I'm gonna get you something just so like it don't be, because then if I don't get you nothing, then that could turn into a whole like, well, what are we? And and of course it can go the same way on the other side. That could turn into like a what are we when I get you something, but it's just like a you thought of or whatever, because sometimes you be in, and you go, like I said, you can only do this with certain girls, like but
and in that situation, like she would cook for me, like she was fucking with a nigga, so I didn't feel bad, but I do feel like that, because by the end of February, that shit was around. Like, nigga, I tried that not communicating for a day or two shit, and I was blocked.
But if I'm actively pursuing somebody though, I'm not getting nobody else nothing. But if like, say if I'm just want some regular shit,
you get multiple people.
I will, like, I would.
Have I ever done that?
Like, say if I'm dealing with probably like three people or whatever, but all small stuff or whatever.
I don't think I ever got more than one woman something around the same time, but I have like been actively like kind of dealing with somebody, like it's kind of like my shorty who now my shorty, like we supposed to be broken up or whatever, but we still whatever. So it's like I spent Valentine's Day with you, we got each other stuff and da. But I also went on the date with my little side, whatever, like the day after Valentine's Day while you was at work, like type shit. So I done did some shit like that. But yeah, man, what the nigga say on Deuces? Fuck love, I'm tired of trying. My heart big, but it be quiet. Oh. That's how you felt yesterday? Deuces.
Nah, bro, yesterday I'm like, I really was just chilling, bro. Like, I really was just chilling, bro.
I actually don't like when like people take Valentine's Day too serious, like women, like really be sad, like in the house, like crying, like I'm not gonna say in what instance, but I made a mistake and told somebody in like a work setting, like Happy Valentine's Day. Like at the end of the whatever, at the end of our interaction, she started crying. I think like it's because I said Valentine's Day. She didn't have a Valentine. And for those who don't know, I'm doing medical, so this is in like a medical setting. This is in like a hospital setting. I was like, oh shit, this is like a patient.
It's like, you okay? My husband just died 48 seconds ago.
Oh no, I got the fuck up out of there.
Look at what people cry about. It ain't that serious.
Women just dramatic, bro.
But not, bro. I've had like the most issues that I've had on holidays with women, because I used to be like, I didn't grow up. My mom wasn't like we wasn't a festive. I didn't grow up in a festive household, period. But my mom also wasn't a like, let me go get you candy on Valentine's Day. So I thought that was just something that you do for your girlfriend. Like it was just a girlfriend holiday or whatever. And then until I got older and I started dating women, and they was like, and then it's like, me trying not to send mixed signals and shit, some shit. I'm not even finna mention Valentine's Day. I won't even say Happy Valentine's Day. And it's like, then that became an issue. Or if it's like, we is rocking, but we probably might not be there right now. I don't want to.
No, you got me in trouble.
Who, me?
Yeah, because you reposted some shit, and me trying to be in solidarity with you, I reposted it too. And it was like a nigga basically saying like, it's stupid for a woman, if we in a relationship, why do I have to ask you to be my
Valentine? That's a dumbass shit.
And I was just like trying to support you. And I reposted it, and as soon as I reposted it, I got a message from somebody in my living room talking about, wow, and this was a public repost. Ew.
Because like,
and I'm just like, why do I like? Let's be. And then try to get smart talking about, but what you won't do. Somebody, I was like, all right.
Nah, because like, it'd be like, that shit is dumb. I see somebody in the comments say, that's like asking my mom to be my mom.
That's exactly what I told her. Like, that
you
don't
my
make
girl.
sense.
Who else gonna be like? But that's the type of shit I realize you got to do for girls, whether they like it or not. Like, with women, let's get into our women. Bad. With women, bro, like, you can't leave nothing up to the thought.
Yeah.
Like with them. Like you just can't. Like, so even though this your girlfriend, you gotta ask her to be your Valentine.
I didn't ask.
I don't know why. Even if we've been rocking, like the whole like it used to, I swear to God, bro, like when in my early 20s, you didn't have to ask a girl to be your girlfriend. No. Like you didn't have to propose.
Like, right, you my girlfriend.
Yeah, it's like you could literally. We've been rocking, we've been kicking it.
Social media.
I'm ready to say if I just be like, okay, like we together now, like type shit, or we never say nothing. It's like just obvious.
I'd be like, oh, this my girl.
This my girl. This my girlfriend. Like, I'm with my girlfriend right now. But now you got to do a whole proposal.
But to represent for the ladies, I do understand why now. Why now? I know I'm trying to, because I've been watching the episode. I'm like, damn,
that shit.
Bitch, whole slut, bitch, pussy asshole. I'm like,
guzzling dick eater.
Yeah, I'm just like, Jesus. To represent for the ladies, I do understand why now y'all make that like a stipulation. Like, oh no, you got to ask me to be your girlfriend, because a lot of loser ass niggas will rock out with you, and then like you catch them cheating or something or do some shit, and then he'd be like, I mean, you not really my girl, and that could be traumatizing.
I feel like that nigga is like the girl version of the boogeyman that niggas be worried about, the bitch that's coming to steal your money.
Yeah, you
like,
think it's rare?
Bro, it's just like, bro, okay, like
a lot of niggas be narcissists.
But when we was younger, that's how niggas used to give it up. But at a certain age, I don't be wanting to hear that no more, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it's like.
But I be talking to
like,
girls.
oh, niggas be so that's like niggas with normal jobs being so worried about a bitch being a gold digger. Like, bro, you don't make enough for her to really get nothing up off you, bro.
But I be talking to girls who done had niggas try to pull shit like that on.
No, I know, like, and that's a girl's biggest fear. Like, if you talk to any girl these days, like, a nigga being able to, like, hit her with that we not together shit, that's why I don't even mention no shit like that. Like, right. Because that shit is a trigger, that's a whole buzz trigger word. Like, but that nigga don't really exist once you hit a certain age to where the nigga that's like, oh, well, we not together or whatever. Or it'd be like, a lot of times, women don't ever want to be in that situation, but what they forget about that situation is, the woman that's in that situation is allowing herself to be in that situation.
Yeah.
So like, if you dealing with a nigga that never hit you with the we not together, then don't be waiting
But
for
that's
that.
the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a trauma response. So it's like, because a woman has been through that, they're trying to make sure any other nigga they mess with can never pull that on them again.
Yeah, so now you gotta now that create an environment where a bitch feel like she gotta tell you how much she don't need you, or she gotta show you how much, like that just created. Now in your next situation, you finna create a scenario that you wasn't looking for, because now you want to be overly.
But we all do it though, because it's kind of like
course.
the first time you got with a bitch that you ain't know, like, be outside or super friendly until you knew. So now it's like in the beginning you testing the waters, like, oh, you follow, how you know this person? Oh, you be, where you be at? What you know, it's like a little guard that motherfuckers gotta put up. But what I will say is like, a lot of niggas just not like us, so we have to reap the consequences of how a lot of niggas move. But again, I do like something that you just said. Women have to learn how to take accountability for the allowance of a lot of fuck shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of times the shit be there, because I done been the fuck nigga, and it's like, this bitch is dumb. Like, you just letting me do what I want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, like,
nigga evil.
Women try to, and then when they finally crash out, it's like, no, you, and it's like, what? Like, bro, I done had a woman tell me like, oh, like, I even degraded myself and like let you nut on my face. I was like, I've never let a man nut on my face. I'm like, bitch.
Sorry to hear that.
Like, what the fuck? Like, she was like, I felt so nasty and disgusting after that. I'm like,
So I'm the bad guy. Look at that.
I'm like, you're 30.
Yeah.
Like, grow up.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? That's what I'm saying. Women will really like convince themselves like you're the problem, instead of in that moment just saying, hey, you know, there's nothing. Well, she did tell me afterwards, like, I don't want to do that no more.
Yeah, she was like, ew.
I'm in that bit boring.
You know, be like, clean yourself up and get the fuck out.
Bro, I can't stand no boring bitch. Boring woman during sex, bro. Like,
I think that my issue with I've been doing some self-reflection. My issue with women, bro, be like, I just think from too much of a logical standpoint, and it's like when we get to like being like fuck logic,
yeah,
I just can't get jiggy with it, bro. And I be in that space too much. Like, okay, I'm very emotionally intelligent, and it's like, I've been called dismissive because when it comes to, okay, I understand that you feel this way. Yeah. But then we got to take a step out of how you feel, and then we got to talk about what's actually going on, right, or whatever. And I'm going to be understanding of the logic into which you feel how you feel. So it's like, I can understand why you feel and how you feel. And I can even understand if you crashing out, why you crashing out. But none of that shit don't matter when you're crashing out.
No, as I'm getting older, like, I don't care. Like, I'm not going along. Like, okay, my girl ain't talking to me for a 30-minute car ride because we was leaving out of my grandma complex and she almost hit a nigga jogging. My grandma and them stay in the town center. She almost like ran this nigga over, and I was like, babe. And she's like, I see him. I'm like, there's no way you see him. Yeah. Even the nigga was looking like, what the fuck? So like, we let him pass. So she's like, I'm like, bro, like, don't lie and say you seen him. There's no way you seen him. You just almost hit this man. So she's like, well, do you want to drive? Yes, pull over. Let me drive. So we switch out. Now she mad because I call her out on almost hitting a nigga. So the whole way home, she just, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, bro. Because logically, like, why do I want you to be mad?
Logically, you were wrong. I don't care. But also, too,
it's like you can't even hit nobody no more.
Yeah, like, oops, my bad. Like, so it's like logically, like, don't get me wrong, that's my girl, so sometimes I give in, but if it's something that I know will create issues later on in my relationship because I let you slide in this area and didn't speak up, I'm not doing that, because I did that in past relationships and it always backfires.
That makes the shit worse.
Yeah.
Because for one, now you've kind of like co-signed the fuck shit that she doing. Yeah. And then that's going to always come back to bite you. Right. Because logic means that if you say yes to one thing, you got to say yes to everything else.
Yeah. She be mad as fuck, but she get over it.
But yeah, no, I need that logic, bro. And I'm not going to, like, if I feel like this is going to be a problem, and that'd be the hardest thing too, like feeling like, okay, this is going to be an issue later, and a person not understanding that. Yeah, that's super annoying. Or me saying like, hey, this is a problem, and me calling out a problem is like that's not a condemnation on you, not a condemnation on me. It's like, that don't mean like, oh, shit, it never worked because this is a problem.
Right.
It's like, hey, how about we work on this problem so this shit can work longer than it's going to if we don't work on the problem. Like, I don't know, like.
Yeah, no. I feel that. Yeah, I know. But it be like that. But I think it's one of those things where, how can I put this? I had to come to terms with, I don't even blame the women anymore, because once you show me like a few times that this is not changing, it's on me to move around. So if I'm not moving around, I'm clearly okay dealing with it. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? And then women will be, I've been with a woman like that where it's like I had already made a mistake of being in the relationship, moving too fast and getting in a relationship before I knew this person. So now, in the beginning of the relationship, there was a lot of talks about marriage, but then it's like every other week you want to keep asking me about marriage, and it's like, fuck no.
You're not even a good girlfriend.
Yeah, like you're not even a good girlfriend. You don't know nothing about being a wife. But I feel like even in those instances where maybe you might deal with a girl and y'all haven't took that step to the relationship, they be like, when you gonna make me a girlfriend? And it's like, well, let's work on these things first. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real. Nobody should be out here dating just to date. You should be dating with the expectations of starting a family and getting married. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like anybody who watches this podcast would know that is maturity on my level, because I used to just feel like date to date. I wasn't big on marriage. But now that I'm getting closer in my word, closer with God, things like that, marriage is something that I aspire for. So it's like, I don't want to date any woman that I feel like I'm wasting my time with, especially approaching my 30s. I don't have no time to waste. Like, I just don't. So it's like, I'm not finna get in no relationship with no woman that it's major red flags there that I know that I wouldn't want in a wife. And I feel like that is a growing pain of being a man, because a lot of times we would look past a lot of shit for, what do we call it? Not worldly things, but it's, I forgot the word, but basically like the view. She looked good, or she got a fat ass, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it's called vanity. Like, it's like you deal with a lot of bullshit because of vanity. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, like maybe I need to, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I see why like a lot of rappers, a lot of celebrities and stuff, they've been with their wives for so long, because when you find a good woman, you gotta lock that shit down.
Nah, for shit show.
And their wives never really look like the women like that is portrayed to be like the trophy. Their wives are everyday women who can hold down the fort, hold down the kids, hold down the family. It ain't these BBL bandits. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, but most of them women ain't good women. I'm just sorry to say it, you know?
Oh no, so, that's a Fendi fact up here.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? You kind of got to find you the girl with the little cup booty. She ain't got to have the BBL shit. You know what I'm saying? Find you a real good woman who could throw down in that kitchen. Got a little meat on them arms, real thick. But we kind of prefer women who more like, I wouldn't say out of shape, but like thick, with a little stomach.
Yeah, no, we like the thick ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like that's something I be wanting to talk about too. Like when it comes to like what type of thick is better or you prefer, you got like that fit thick. That's like the skin and the stomach still tight and all that shit. Like the booty is more of a it's not really one. It's more of a bouncy booty than like a jiggly booty.
Yeah, I like that jiggly shit.
Or you got like the soft thick to where like it's shit a little mushy.
Yeah, because that tight thick be.
Yeah, I like the.
But while we on relationships, I had a topic actually. So basically, my topic is that it basically all revolves around, like, especially within Black culture, I feel like baby showers are the new weddings. And let me explain why. And basically, where I got this from was there was this dude on Twitter, and he basically had posted like a then and now. And the then was, it's 1 year apart. So he posted, like, I guess the girl he was dealing with had posted this picture of her niece and was like, unblock my TT. And then now they at the baby shower and she pregnant and shit. And everybody like, oh, that's beautiful, whatever. But one of the first comments that got the most traction was the girl said, nah, make sure that baby the flower girl. And he said, too much dip on your chip. And a lot of people started responding like, so you can get her pregnant, but you can't marry her. You know what I'm saying? So I basically,
too much dip on your chip is crazy.
So I basically,
that nigga said, be for real.
I basically wanted to highlight, because I had already been thinking this anyway. I feel like the new norm, especially within the Black community, is less about marriage and more about impregnation. I feel like once a nigga feel like he get a girl pregnant and that's his baby mama, he kind of equates that to like that's his wife. And I also feel like once a girl feel like that's her baby daddy, or if she trap a nigga or something or whatever, they feel like that's what makes them life partners. And I feel like that's why we're seeing these overly extravagant baby showers, because they kind of know the wedding is very unlikely to happen. So let's put all into this festive celebration for our child, because this is our union, rather than taking a real union under God. What y'all think?
I think there's some bottom of the barrel motherfuckers you talking about.
But let's be real, you see more baby showers than you see weddings.
Yeah.
Extravagant baby showers.
Yeah.
And a lot of people who have kids together are not getting married like that. I feel like most of the people who are getting married,
I think that'd be more so out of like randomness than like by design, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I feel like one party be trying to trap the other party in a pregnancy.
The man be trying to trap the women?
It could go both ways.
Oh.
I feel like a girl would do it if she been fucking with a nigga that she can't get to commit or be cheating a lot, thinking that's gonna keep him. And I also feel like niggas do it to try to keep the baddie that they feel like they got, or have a leash on a girl because they know a girl put up with more bullshit if she has a child with a man.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like that's the normal though? Like, I don't feel like that's the norm. I feel like that's just like a very small section.
I don't want to be ignorant because I don't know the statistics, but I definitely, if I had to guess, I would definitely think child conception within the Black community and is way higher than wedding rates.
No. That's not what I mean. I mean,
what
like,
you mean?
My bad. I should have said it better. But no, I mean, like, I don't feel like it's the norm for one of the other two parties to be trying to trap the other person when having a baby. I don't think that's a norm. I think, of course, that exists or whatever. But
I think it'd be like a lust in the moment thing for the most part. Like, it done been plenty of times where in my logical mind, I probably wouldn't want to have a baby with this woman, but while I'm swimming, it's like, shit, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think it's possible that like both could be true? Well, of course it's possible, but do you feel like it could just be like both is true? Like, people still value marriage and shit the same way, but they also like have a lesser value on or there's a lesser stigma of having a baby out of wedlock too. So it's kind of like you're gonna see more arise of something that was like whatchamacallit. And then as far as like weddings, it's kind of, because I think statistically weddings still in the same place.
I feel like people don't put marriage as a priority. I feel like we see more I feel like people who put marriage as a priority, a lot of times we see them get married before they have a kid. Because they kind of are, those are typically people who have themselves together, have the funds, have the means, can plan out life, probably have a career. They're in different rooms and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, your brother would be a good example. Like, right? He don't have no kids, right? So, right now he's getting married, and then I'm pretty sure the baby will come. Like, I see like people who have themselves together and a good head on their shoulders move like that.
Yeah.
Whereas most people who kind of just going through life, and that's not to talk down on anybody, but I feel like the majority, they'll just have a kid first. And then I kind of feel like it lowers the expectations of marriage, because once a man, especially a young-minded man who moves like a boy, gets a girl pregnant, he feels like, okay, this is my wife.
Okay, yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I just don't want to make a mistake of talking about, especially when we talk about our community, talking about like small sectors as if it's the. No.
Yeah. I feel like it's a certain class of.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Gutter butt class.
Yeah. But I feel like that is still a big percentage.
Yeah, it's not the majority, but like, yeah, it's a large percentage type shit. Oh my god!
No, listen. Okay, let's be real. Like, if we go statistically, like, I don't know, we got to look at the statistics, but I feel like within our community, impoverished people are like the more majority than like black individuals who actually like are in like high class. Am I tripping?
I mean,
Am you fact checking?
Fact
check.
That sounds
please.
correct, but it's like I'm trying to listen for the way that you would say it. Like if you wasn't trying to be careful.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think how that, because I can't interpret it in the way that you're saying it.
Yeah, no, I feel like the majority.
It's more poor motherfuckers than rich motherfuckers.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. And I feel like that it's like that in a lot of races. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of poor white people too that just aren't displayed on media. We just kind of display like that in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? What you found, Amp?
I ain't really finding that. I'm gonna look up how often are black people getting married versus other races, and we're gonna start from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll put baby showers, or I don't know.
But I'm just saying,
which race has the highest number?
Before we get these numbers,
Louis V baby showers.
These baby showers be ridiculous. Like, let's be for real now. Everybody know a nigga put on that Burberry shirt. We already know what that means. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is stapled in the culture at this point.
Yeah. Even like, and then you have people like influencers. Okay, like I love Cash Doll. That's my girl. But like Cash Doll having Louis V baby showers, but the nigga Tracy ain't put a ring on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's girls that will aspire for that. Like, Cash Doll had a fly baby shower. Like, let's be real. A lot of these big people who influence these girls, Jada, not married. Ari, not married. Let me know if I'm missing some. Bernice Burgos, never seen her married. Like, all of these girls in the limelight that they look up to, they're not married. But the good women and the wives, I don't see them really looking at them.
That's because them hoes in the kitchen where they supposed to be.
But even the ones with a platform, they don't aspire to be like the wives.
Yeah.
Like, I think like girls, like women like my woman do look at Savannah James Page. But most girls ain't going to Savannah James Page and aspiring to be like her.
Well, something that our generation got to deal with that's kind of new is competition. So a lot of these girls these days, they aspire to be certain women because we don't know them as such and such her girlfriend or such and such wife. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of bitches, they don't want to be known as this nigga old lady and got to play the back. Like the Aisha Curry shit, like that's more so going on because we looking at a woman realize that like it's not all about her. You know what I'm saying? Like she got to be reminded of that all the time. But like that's the normal reaction for a woman to have in that situation. Not a Savannah. You know what I'm saying? And like the women don't want to just be. Back in the days, everybody would have loved Savannah, would have wanted to be Savannah. But now we're in a generation where you want to have emotion. Like you know what I'm saying? Like like Ari is G Herbo, baby mama or whatever. But it's like Ari's still Ari. Like Jada's still Jada. Like so like them hoes rather be. They just want to love they have swinging for real.
But in the same context, context, that just shows you how like conflicted women really be, because that's such an oxymoron. Because it's like y'all are out here like, I want a nigga with money, I want a nigga who gonna have me put up, but then it's also like anybody who knows if you dealing with a nigga with money in a position of power, he wants his woman to not be on the scene and be laid back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like and that's why these relationships not lasting, because it's like you know what I'm saying?
A lot of push and pull type shit.
Because any nigga with money or power or whatever, he gonna be a little controlling. Most niggas, not.
Yeah, they gonna have a strict program.
Yeah. What statistics you got, Amp?
Well, I couldn't find nothing on baby showers. It's just pretty much saying, hey, y'all niggas ain't getting married enough compared to other races.
Told you.
Yeah.
And okay, so that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, we're gonna clip this up.
I agree with that statement, but it's like, if we talk about it, okay, say if we was some white people and we in here like, yeah, like those blacks don't want to get married. They just want to. They think having a baby mama is having a wife. Like that's kind of.
But
how
I feel like because the call is coming from inside the house, we can say it. We some through and through niggas.
But I don't believe that. I don't believe that as a black person either, though. I feel like it's a very small, like small. Like
every time I over Instagram, I hear
it's Instagram.
When I first saw eyes on you and I see a bitch rubbing her stomach, a nigga not nowhere around, and I'm like, let's keep it real now. Let's keep it real now. So it's really like, bro, fuck a marriage. You really that bitch if you got a nigga with you taking pictures at your baby shower. Now I'm gonna keep it a bean. Now like, cause I'm trying to be nice, but really the bitches who is like top tier is like, oh, your nigga showed up to the baby shower and took pictures and let you post them. Like, come on now, let's be real. We know what the fuck going on.
Hey man, a lot of these women baby daddy be dead also. So
yeah.
But you know what?
Or they don't be knowing.
I am glad that I went through a situation where like my baby mom was my girlfriend. Yeah, because it's like the ghetto shit that you kind of got to go through when it's like. You having a kid with somebody you weren't even in a relationship with, like
right.
Now it's I got an old lady and shit. Like my old lady, like brought me to the baby shop.
That's weird. I don't be understanding them type of situations. Like how you, even if you was on a break, like how you just nutting in a bitch like first quarter or like somebody you not in love with, like
situations like that show you that like women, bro, they'll be in some like they end up in some fucked up situations like it's like, so you met this nigga, y'all was talking for a week, and then you found out he had a kid on the way, and then that was the beginning of your relationship. That, like, every shit like that, they'd be like,
some niggas.
And bitch, you giving me problems.
But niggas do that too,
though. Like,
be like, they'll meet a bitch pregnant and be like,
she had a little pudge, but
I'm not gonna lie. That's how I know, like, you gotta be careful when you going through them spiritual warfares and shit. I was going through spiritual warfare one time, and I'm just on my God shit, off of social media, talking to God, praying and all this stuff. And this is like back, like when I was going through my health shit and stuff like that. And a bitch I used to fuck with, and then we had stopped talking for like a few weeks. And I had my own situation. I was coming out of a relationship too, and she hit me up and told me she had found out she was pregnant by this nigga she was fucking with. And she was like, she was gonna abort it, and I told her keep it. I'll help her raise the baby.
Oh hell no!
I wasn't in my right mind. I'm so glad that she didn't listen to me, because when I finally snapped out of that psychosis, that bitch would have been like, I thought you said. I'd have been like, bitch, please,
Negro, please,
fuck you. I would have been Corey Holcomb. Fuck you and that black bastard.
That shit happened to my brother. He went through that same shit. I was like, nigga, are you okay? Fucking okay? Like, bro, I'm glad I was around, because I be stopping some shit, boy. Because it's like, I think motherfuckers be forgetting. People who don't got kids be forgetting how permanent having a kid is. So it's like, yeah, the dad not in his life right now, not in the kid life right now. But you think he gonna not be around for 18 years? Like, you don't think he gonna ever pop up again or whatever? Like,
I had just seen a post.
It's not your kid.
It was like, why are you in your 20s playing stepdad to a bitch with 2 kids? Like, you a loser. The nigga was just talking crazy. And I was just like, damn, I was able to repost it now. But like, when I was a stepdad, I used to ignore shit like that. Like, shut the fuck up, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, I'm looking out for the community, nigga.
I don't think.
Each one teach one, motherfucker.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with being a stepdad if, like, it depends on the circumstance, though, like I say. But like, I do think like if a bitch got like multiple kids and you coming in to play stepdaddy, that's a little crazy. Unless you got multiple kids yourself. I feel like the most loser of the loserish shit is like if you don't have no kids, she got a whole bunch of kids, and you coming in to save the day. That's some real bottom of the barrel shit.
That's some stud shit.
Yeah. That's you gotta love yourself, bro. But if she got one kid, bro, it's okay, bro. That pussy probably good. We all done did it. Have you ever been a stepdad?
I told you I don't really like women with.
I didn't even think about that.
I don't really care for women with kids.
But all right, let's move into the next topic. Hold on, it's raining outside.
Not in a disrespectful way. It's just
Nah, you heard what he
I'm a
said.
parent already.
Okay, so I want to get into, and that'd be so funny about parents. Like even women with kids be like, I don't want a man with kids. I'd be like,
Yeah, I don't want a woman with kids though because I'm a parent already. So it's like I'm gonna be watching it. Like I'm gonna be watching how you parent. Now that I'm a parent, I know what I look for in like my partner and how I want them to parent and shit. So
I feel like one will be okay since you got one. Like
I wouldn't mind. It's just be hard for me because I'm a parent. So it's like I'm watching shit and I'm paying attention.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
so I'm like, and then as the men, when we come in the situation, we supposed to provide structure and all that shit. So it's like if I pull up and I'm watching you or whatever, if I'm around your kids too early, that's already I'm just like, okay, that's one flag. But if I'm watching, it's like
not to me.
Your kids ain't got no routine.
Oh,
that's another thing. Like it's nighttime. I mean, it's a school night. That baby on the tablet at 2 a.m. That's another thing.
Yeah, no, I don't want nobody with no kid that young. I think
I'm just all this shit. I'm just checking off.
If
like,
you found somebody like a good woman who was a good mom who has a kid either the same age as yours or older, I do think that shouldn't be a big deal.
No, that'd be perfectly fine. It's just that I know what to look for.
Yeah,
and it's like you kind of gotta like loosen your rules anyway. You finna be 30.
Yeah,
that's what I would say. You about to enter 30.
Yeah,
but I know what to like look for as far as that parent shit goes. To where it's like, nigga, I'm not with my baby mom because
like
shit like that. So why would I be with somebody else's baby mama?
I've been telling this nigga to come on the pod, Andrew. Like, I don't know nobody who got more stricter dating rules.
No, Andrew is hilarious.
Every week when I be like, he be like, yeah, bro, but she had a kid. I'll be like, okay, what happened to the other one? She don't work out. Okay, what happened to the other one? She don't go to church. Okay, I understand that. What happened to the other one? Well, like, I don't like that. I be like, you have some really strict rules.
They're strict around here.
Stricter than a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. But he said on like the no kid shit, and I respect it. But I be like trying to tell him like, I mean, we kind of getting older.
Yeah, the older we get now, you can't be on that. Like me, I don't date women with kids because I know what I'm looking for as far as what I want to see out of a woman, and I just feel like that's very rare, especially because when a woman is running the show by herself, which normally as a man you trying to date a woman with kids, normally it's gonna be a woman running the show by herself.
Yeah,
there's gonna be a lot of lack of structure and shit like that going on that I'm gonna be noticing. Okay, this is gonna be my job to come in and plug and fix, and it's like I don't feel like I really want to do all that. What, you don't think that's your job?
No, I'm sorry. Just got a notification, like,
Yeah,
but yeah,
but nah, yeah, and that's because if I'm gonna be talking to women with kids, I feel like I should treat them kids like they're mine. So it's like I don't want to feel like if I come in like my son, I see how my son is. Like, hey, bitch, why is these kids running around jumping on top of furniture and shit, just opening the refrigerator and shit? Now I got to come in and be fucking what's the fucking nigga name? Damon Wayans.
The sergeant shit.
Yeah, damn, what is his name?
Oh, Major Payne?
Yeah, now I gotta come in this bitch and be Major Payne and shit because your kids ain't got no motherfucking discipline.
At first, I'm thinking
bitch.
when you said Wayans, I'm thinking you talking about Don't Be a Menace, Sean Wayans.
Oh, no.
Because he had to be like a stepdaddy too to the kids.
Yeah.
It's raining bad as fuck.
It's raining hard as shit.
So yeah, but you know, that's how that go. I do feel like as you get older, you got to like loosen some of your rules on dating. But you know, it's you know how that dating shit go. But some people it's a lot of women who real strict too. Like I be watching Pop the Balloon.
They're way more strict.
Oh, a man has to have 6 figures, this, that, da da da. It'd be like, bruh, it was one Pop the Balloon. I needed to ask you if you seen it. Bro, the bitch came out. She had on like Weave was crazy. She had on this dress with a side thing. She had on some hair store flats. You know what I'm talking about? And they was like, everybody just popped. She was funny as fuck
cool,
though.
yeah.
They was like, she's just a little too hood for me. She like she smoked. She was like, and do smoke every day.
Yeah.
And I was like, and my girl was like, no, they set this up. Arlette and them like, I'm like, nah, like Arlette don't discriminate. She let whoever want to come on.
That was
here.
just some real shit that day.
But that shit was funny though. But her vibe was so cool. I might have been like, let me get my balloon.
She was cool as fuck.
Yeah, she was cool as fuck. You know, she reminded me
ultimate homegirl.
Timestamp Imp. I was like, this is. He came on there just like that, like thinking she. I'm like, what the fuck? All right. Next topic. So I did some research on the reporter bitch. Reporter lady who mom got kidnapped. So, because I was just wondering, I'm
the
like,
reporter bitch.
that's why I was like, reporter lady.
Like, why?
Yeah, I had to clean that up. Like this is, I'm sorry, y'all. This is how we talk off camera.
That's not how we talk.
Yes.
That's you. He that bit this reporter cunt.
He be like, you know that hoe from church? I be like, oh my god. You know that punk from church? Nah, let me stop.
Shit.
So I went into a deep dive and I verified my sources.
Mm-hmm.
So that reporter was one of the first reporters to be the one that kept talking about the Epstein files. And she also has interviewed some victims from the Epstein, like some of the victims from the Epstein case. And she interviewed one of the girls who was supposed to be like one of the youngest at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then mysteriously, like that girl wound up dying after the interview.
Mm-hmm.
So now, like, the Epstein files have been released, and all of a sudden, her mom gets kidnapped and taken for ransom. Does that seem like a coincidence? This Epstein shit is like some real movie shit.
Yeah, we never gonna get the like truth on the shit. And if we do, it's gonna be like 50 years from now.
And that's the thing. I don't try to, because they just be throwing out names. And you seen the shit with Jay, and I'm like, I don't know if that's true. Like, people just be making up rumors.
Yeah, no, I seen some crazy names on there, like Anthony Green.
It just be like some wild shit, and I'm just like, okay. Like, but yeah, I'm just like, that is crazy that her mom got kidnapped. And she was one of the reporters. That's some movie shit.
Tied her up, fucked her, and robbed her.
That's what I think they was going. I think they were probably gonna kidnap that lady anyway. They using like any kind of excuse.
Yeah, they that bit. Oh yeah, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. We gotta get her.
I'm like, damn, what did she do to make them niggas that?
So did they get her back yet?
Nah. That lady gone.
That lady gone, bro.
Sending the ransom to TMZ is nuts.
Yeah, that is like we just want people to know we did this shit.
She out of there. Yeah, they trying to prove a point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bitch, stop talking.
They did her like Michael Jordan daddy.
And
Shit.
Oh my god. Yeah, I heard about that. Illuminati all on his body. Okay. Also, you see R. Kelly's victim from the tape.
I was going to say where? Nigga, R. Kelly is?
Nah, R. Kelly's victim from the tape. She's finally doing interviews now and talking about like
his daughter.
No, his daughter too, but the little girl from the tape, the P tape.
Oh yeah.
And I'm glad she is speaking up. Mind you, a lot of people don't know this is Sparkle's niece.
Yeah.
This happened to the singer Sparkle, and Sparkle was one of the main ones advocating on the documentary. But now the girl's coming out and making it seem like Sparkle exploited her too. Like Sparkle's not innocent. So I don't know. But Sparkle was very convincing on that documentary that she did not know. And when she made a big deal to the parents, which is like her family, they shunned her out because they was receiving money from R. Kelly.
Yeah.
But basically the girl is talking about how people don't understand the lasting effect it had on her as a 12-year-old, and the world seeing it was made a mockery of, about like the pissing thing was like a joke it's been a running joke for years, but I don't think we really compartmentalize how sick that really is. That was a child at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And why niggas smirking? Like, I keep looking back and forth.
Hey, they can't see me on camera, bro.
I know. I'm like, who gonna laugh first?
Bro, I swear to God, when you just said that, I looked up like, bro, everybody got a fucking smirk on their face.
I'm like, why is niggas smirking?
All right, let's cut this shit. Unfortunately, we not gonna take it serious because we younger than her. So it's like,
yeah,
her getting
at our age,
It's
right?
like, bro, they ain't had nothing to do with us, bro.
No,
that older
but
generation was sick.
I was about to say, our
Nigga, I seen that
uncles,
shit in the barbershop, baby.
aunties, dads, all that shit. I'm calling y'all niggas out. Y'all was posting that shit in the barbershops, beauty salons, having fight nights, and y'all want to see R. Kelly tape? Like, that was...
Bro, my uncle was selling them bitches, bro.
Yeah, I seen that shit in the barbershop.
I remember one time we was outside. I
was
remember
right
I'm in that bitch. I'm talking about, selling them is crazy.
I'm a little kid. He was because he was selling like bootleg. My dad like, what you had in that gun in that bag? He said, I got them new R. Kelly tapes. You want one? And my dad was like, no, nigga, what the fuck?
Like, looking back, that's child pornography.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
y'all old niggas sick.
I
bro.
don't think... I think people just seen it as... I mean... From the way our brain works, we're just thinking from they just wanted to see R. Kelly in that light, like, because it was the big topic. But you have to realize there is a big amount of people out there who are sick who got off to that.
Bro, we was there. Like, this is something we was there for. Like, niggas ain't care if she was a little girl. Like, they looked at her like as like, I don't know. I feel like for that little girl, she never was like looked at as a little girl. Y'all know how like when like a teenage boy get killed by white people, they treat him like a man or talk about him like he a grown man.
Yeah.
Or like, that's how it was with her. Like, her being a little kid never was a thing.
But see,
and when it was brought up, they was trying to call her fast. Like, it was her fault.
What made me stop thinking like that was I had a homeboy who's, when the documentaries came out and stuff, his mom, him and his mom had to talk about it. And his mom was like, I remember seeing the tape. I remember being somewhere and they played the tape. And she was like, I literally had to leave out the room because I couldn't conceptualize how everybody was okay with watching this tape when she was like, it was very clear that this was a little girl. She was like boy chest. And she was like, because mind you, this VHS, so it's not like real clear, but she was like, I could see this was a little girl, boy chest. And she was like, and I'm gonna just be honest, she was like, he was hung like a horse. And she, no, see, you always gotta take it.
Cause what did that add?
That because she's like, so like, even just seeing that and him about to do something with this little girl, she's like, what the fuck? Like, this little body girl, you know what I'm saying? Which that does matter.
And he got off. He said, what he said, he was his brother or some shit like that?
Oh, he said that was his brother.
He's trying to say anything.
I think he said it was his brother.
Niggas,
yeah, but he did try to like put off on
that. Did show how ignorant the black community could be, because it was like that shit came out. He had a court case. Niggas was rallying for him, and then right after, everybody just started stepping in the name of love, like nothing happened. So that shit is sick. But also too, I'm starting to notice like I be kind of like out of body or out of space, like when it comes to these cases, because I look at these cases, but I really don't be like really, because I be so used to like celebrities getting away with shit, and as of recent, within like this last 10-year span, they really been getting their ass. So I don't really think I be like internalizing like these sentences until I be like, damn, R. Kelly's still in jail. Bill Cosby's still in jail.
Yeah, what R. Kelly released date, like 2041 or something like that?
Yeah, like some of them niggas is like, oh, you're not getting out. Like you probably gonna die in that bitch. Bill Cosby, did he get out? No,
yeah, he got out.
Bill Cosby out.
Oh yeah, he's got to be at home and shit, right?
I don't know if y'all seen it, but Bill Cosby said he did it. He said it like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, he did?
I think he about to die probably.
Yeah.
He probably
Harvey Weinstein's still in there, right?
Yeah, he not getting out. The nigga from that 70s show, he got like 35 years.
Yeah, and that was so weird to me because it's like Ashton Kutcher, you doing all that advocating for sex trafficked young girls, and then you write a letter in his defense. Like,
that's why we ain't been seeing that nigga.
Yeah, that was weird. Even like Tory Lanez getting 10 years, I think that's when it finally hit me. Like, damn, this nigga really got 10 years. Like, ain't got to do the whole.
The Tory Lanez shit is insane. The 10 years for that, but That's the other thing.
Yeah, I'm so tired of hearing about that.
Yeah.
Like every week is something.
But that's when I was like, okay, celebrities usually get less time for shit than normal
yeah,
people.
they
Not
ain't
more.
playing with their ass. They ain't
Yeah,
fucking
not
off
more.
now. Because I feel like that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But I feel like the celebrity era is coming to like an end, and people want to make examples. Like we was talking about last time, the people already who's not in the position of power want to feel powerful with doxing, canceling, things like that.
Yeah.
So the people in positions of power who go to work every day, judges, lawyers, all of that, they want to feel some power over celebrities too, who they feel like are way richer than them and have it easy and didn't have to do shit and get up and work every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I see like a power structure dynamic shift right now. Also, I want to talk about the Ja Rule, Tony Yayo, Uncle Murder and shit. You niggas are too old. You niggas are too old. It's always the New York niggas. It's always the New York niggas. Like,
It always is.
Like them niggas are so childish, bro. Like that shit. Imagine like I seen somebody say like, imagine your flight being held up because 50-year-olds want to try to bang out on a plane. Like that shit would have pissed me off.
Yeah.
Like, god damn. And then like even like the way they try to post it, like Ja Rule went out like a hoe. Like, no, that nigga threw a pit like that because you know how I feel about fighting in airports on a plane, but nigga, you throw a pillow at me, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna really have to breathe that one off.
Nigga just get hit all in the head with that bitch.
Yeah. You would have let that slide out?
Nah, that's. I don't think you think he actually threw the pillow at him.
I thought they was making it seem like he did. I didn't really see like clear footage. It was so much footage.
Well, they said they made the niggas turn the plane around. But then I
Yeah.
also heard that the nigga Ja Rule was actually in the back of the plane. Like he traded seats with somebody or something. Or he just sat in the back.
I don't know. But I understand because Ja Rule's just sitting there. Niggas not finna be trolling me. And I'm in first class and you're sitting behind me.
Yeah, fucking up my experience.
Yeah. But he could have trolled back and been like, first class, higher row. Like, yeah, like
In first class.
yeah. But you know, after
In first class having a blast.
Gucci recently did an interview and he said that happened to him and Jeezy before. Like during their beef, he was getting on a plane and Jeezy was in his seat. And he was like, he could have just sat in another seat, but he was like, nah, fuck that. He was like, yeah, you in my seat. Jeezy was like, oh, like, and he was like, and they was like, you ain't ready to just slide? He was like, no, that's my seat. Especially because it's Jeezy. Yeah, I did the same shit.
Get on my seat, nigga. That's what you're gonna have to do to whatchamacallit in the cafeteria at work.
I don't see your name on it. Chill. But yeah, that shit was I didn't like watching that. Also 49ers, you heard about Keon White getting shot in the ankle by Lil Baby Crew. That's some real nasty shit to do to a damn football
Shoot him in
player.
the ankle.
That's like
All that nigga needs together.
that's some real old school gangster shit.
Shoot
They
that
did that
nigga.
shit on Power.
Shoot that nigga in the bicep.
Yeah, I'd have shot that nigga. Pull that nigga knees together. Shoot
Yeah.
that nigga shit like this.
Did they shoot Zeke in the knee on Power or some shit?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to tell him what I know.
That means I can't be in the league. I can't go.
Side note, that nigga Lil Baby begging to go to prison.
Yeah, at this point.
Like he,
It's like, nigga, are you trying to outdo Dirk or something?
like that nigga, like, bro, calm down.
How many people are you gonna strip?
He
and
always
rob?
just act oblivious. He be like, I don't know, I buy 250 a K.
Because a couple weeks ago, he had a bunch of his niggas slap academics.
Yeah.
You're like, bro, are you want to go to prison, bro?
Right.
Like,
No one
stop it.
academics police is for. Academics got right on live stream. I thought me and baby was cool. Yeah, one of these niggas smacked me.
That nigga, when that nigga be mad, bro, he be snapping, bro. And he be drunk too. Like he sit
He
there,
be slurring.
he sit there on camera, drink a whole bottle of some brown, and get the fucking snapping, bro. He be talking crazy. You would think like he the illest nigga in Nebraska, bro. He be talking like he's so tough when he off that brown. That shit is so funny.
That shit is
I
funny.
love that shit,
especially because it's like when niggas finally do catch him outside, which is very rare. Like he be spooked, so it's like the way he be talking.
But when I'm telling you, bro, that nigga be talking big shit. Like, nigga, I fucking body you niggas. You niggas is bitches.
I told baby, I dropped my location. Let's fight.
Yeah, you niggas is
like,
pussy.
I'm like, no, you
little baby, pussy. Nigga, I'll fuck Jada in front of you, nigga. Like, he be going crazy. I be like, oh my God.
Yeah, nah.
That like, oh, yeah, it's nigga.
Okay, I understand that one. Like, yeah, I gotta have my niggas smack you up. Like, you better be lucky that's all they did. Yeah. But like, shooting a nigga in his ankle, like, I heard it was over a bitch too.
It's always over a bitch.
That's some nasty work though. Yeah. And then
as a celebrity, you just gotta get married to the first bitch you meet.
Yeah. And then lastly, we got Candy and Todd divorce. I wanted to talk about that. Why do divorce always get nasty? Especially when they start out like, oh no, it's irresectable. Whatever the word is, you know what I'm talking about. Irresectable. What's the word? Something differences.
Irreparable.
Irreconcilable. It was there. Irreconcilable differences. And it started out good, but now they fighting. Candy talking about he's living in her guest house and won't leave. Todd talking about she put him out the house. And it's like, Candy, you know that nigga ain't had no money like you when you got with him. Don't do Todd like that. But that's probably because Todd probably trying to fuck hoes in the guest house. Because you know they used to fuck hoes together.
Yeah, he deserves some bread though.
Yeah, nah, for real. Dealing with her fucking mama. God,
and he added shit to the culture.
But yeah, divorces always goes bad. Like, I don't know too many good divorces. And it don't matter how cool they is. Like, even that's how Iman and Tiana Taylor was like, yeah, no, we best friends. And then that shit went bad. It always go bad.
Yeah.
Like,
I knew that. It's a little bit of hater in me when I see people like being like, oh, it couple. I just don't like people projecting on other people. Mm-hmm. So it's like when Tiana Taylor and Shump was having their whole little run, it's like me and Shump Eskimo brothers for sure.
Oh yeah.
So it's like that shit ain't what y'all think it is, bro.
Well, you know,
I just don't think that people should be like
put people on a pedestal,
projecting people's relationships.
Some relationship, like, okay, I believe in Tamia and what's the dude's name? They've been married for years. Tamia, I can't think of her husband's name.
Come on, Grant Hill?
Yeah, Grant Hill. I think that's a cool relationship.
I don't know. She could be pegging that nigga for all we know. Yeah, like that's true. It always goes somewhere.
Because then I love the Mans, Tamala and David Mann, but it had came out, once they got together, he didn't know he had a baby, whatever. That had happened like in the beginning of them first talking, and she had to accept like his
Brown is gay, man. I don't know why we keep trying to act like Brown not gay.
Brown not gay. Right. Brown is not gay. Don't do Mr. Brown like that. Nah, I ain't playing about Mr. Brown. I was that nigga for Halloween, nigga. Brown is not gay.
He done been Brown not gay.
Nah, Brown got a lot of kids. Like Brown.
No, Brown fuck a lot of hoes.
Yeah, no, I used to watch a reality show. Like Brown one of them ones, man. Like now some of them church niggas do be gay, like the Todd nigga, Mike Todd nigga, but Brown ain't gay. Brown ain't one of them. You gonna watch your mouth about Brown around me. Hold on now, Freddie.
Hold on, now what you damn far.
But
you better not let Tyler hear you talking like that.
But nah, yeah, you can't, like, only people going strong, it really is Tamala David, Beyonce J. But everybody relationships got problems. But yeah, did you have any topics before we get into what it is, what it ain't?
I'm turning 30 in 4 days, so yeah, I'm mentally preparing myself.
Old.
Yeah.
All right. All right. What it is, what it ain't. Stephen A. Smith is reportedly moving closer to a 2028 presidential run.
Jeez,
this is what it is, what it ain't. He got the voice for it.
What it ain't, bro.
What it ain't.
Nah, I don't want Stephen A. Smith being our president, but I don't even think people will vote for him.
We need people to like go back to having to do stuff in order to be president.
Yeah.
But like Trump, even with Trump, we know how bad it turned out. Like it's like at least it was like okay, well he's a businessman and shit.
Yeah.
Stephen A. literally is a sports announcer. Like we taking this shit.
That's why I say he got the voice for it.
We just keep moving the goalposts and moving the goal. I don't want to hear Stephen A. like even addressing the state of the union.
We done got bombed. He gonna be up there.
America.
I am having a very bad day.
I'm gonna be honest with you all.
All right. So that's what it ain't then. Stephen A. Smith. Who would y'all rather? Remember they wanted Steve Harvey to do it.
I don't want either one of them niggas.
Can we have like a politician as our president?
A nigga I don't even know.
Jeez.
I always say I think Michelle Obama, but she don't want to do it.
No.
And speaking of that, I love how Michelle been like doing what she want to do and talking her shit in these podcasts and not showing up to shit. And I wish her husband would grow some fucking nuts. You're not president anymore. You don't have anything to prove. You did what you were supposed to do. Like, stop all that pussyfooting around.
He gotta hold it down for the next black president.
A fucking cracker just posted that you and your wife was monkeys, nigga. Get in the field. Fuck that. Niggas always want to take the high road. No, when we go low, how about let's go to hell real quick? How about let's really post some shit? I'm tripping.
I mean, you're not. But what did he reply though?
No.
I seen he was on a podcast the other day. He said that aliens exist or some shit like that.
Yeah, talking about, but they not in. What's in there? But that's what I'm saying. Like he don't.
But they're not where in the galaxy.
No, in camp. What is it? Camp. The place in the desert.
Area 51.
Area 51. But no, but that's just my problem with him though. You understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, grow some nuts, bro.
You want to see run the fade with Trump?
Anything, say something.
Nigga fight Jake Paul.
Yeah, no, I ain't talking about that.
Jake Paul kill Obama ass.
Yeah.
Shocking new forensic investigation pretty much rules that Kurt Cobain's death was a suicide, was a homicide, not a suicide.
Oh.
Is this what it is or what it ain't?
Oh.
What it is, him killing himself, or what it is?
No, like what it is that they finally found out the truth. Because my thing is, what made y'all go back after all these years?
Well, it was always speculated that it might have been Courtney.
I mean, it was obvious that he got killed. Nobody can shoot himself in the head with a shotgun,
right?
And and the gun was on his left side, and he was
shot on the right.
Yeah, I watched a couple of documentaries. About it.
I did too. I wonder now they finna go after Courtney behind that shit because they always said it was her.
Yeah, you know who was
his wife at the time, Courtney Love.
Yeah, Courtney Love.
Oh, Courtney Love was his wife?
Yeah. They had a kid, they got a daughter. You know what's crazy? The dude that they said was like the hit. Y'all ever watch documentaries about it? Mm-hmm. It's a couple good ones.
I haven't.
You remember it was one documentary where they found the dude who allegedly like did the hit and like he died like a week before. And Macaulay Culkin's sister was there at the house when he got killed and she got hit by a car.
Damn. Yeah, that shit be weird. Yeah. When it be like too many coincidental things, it's something that happened.
Yeah.
All right. Russell Wilson says he was on a podcast recently and they asked him like what city did he hate playing in the most. And the fuck nigga talking about he told his wife Sierra that the Jacksonville Jaguars had the worst fans and he can't stand the Duval chant. Is this what it is, what it ain't? That's what it ain't. Fuck you, fuck nigga. I don't give a fuck if you in the city, pussy. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all know I'm a Russell Wilson hater already.
Yeah.
I gotta chill because I love Sierra though.
I seen that when he said that though, I was like, I wonder how he gonna feel about this.
Yeah.
Nah, that pissed me off.
I mean, every time we played Russell Wilson, we always beat him. So
yeah, that's why he mad. Sierra, don't take this person. All right, Russell. But yeah, bro,
can't
be careful. That shit just made me piss me off even worse because you already know how I feel about that whole situation. Next, what it is, what it ain't. The U.S. will soon start revoking the passports of parents who owe a significant amount in child support. Is this what it is, what it ain't? That's what it is. Nigga, stop trying to travel out of the country and abroad and you're not taking care of your fucking seed.
I'm saying how current they gotta be though. Because if I had a back pay of 20 bands, it's like, damn, like I done paid every time I'm supposed to pay for the last 2 years. I still can't do shit.
What you mean back pay of 20 bands? If you owe 20 bands, you ain't been paying.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't paying in, but I'm paying out.
Oh no. Like, if you miss a month or two, that's crazy. But like if you just don't, I think it's for like, cause you know, I think after you miss like 90 days, they suspend your license, or it might be like a few months. But my dad used to get around
As
that.
long as they can still fly domestically, I don't think it's a
That's
problem.
some sick shit. My dad just used to hire a driver when they'll suspend his license. So you rather not pay the child support, but hire a driver. Nigga had a chauffeur for like a year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we was just eating noodles and shit. He was like, fuck us.
Trauma dumping.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. No, what's even crazy is why they used a picture of Stefan with one of his new kids. Like, that was crazy. All right. I don't know if y'all been seeing the talk about 50 Cent and T.I. possibly doing the verses, but they already like going back and forth with shit. 50 Cent had commented and called him King Rat. And, you know, Tip commented back and shit. Do y'all think that's a good matchup for verses? What it is, what it ain't?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
I think it's the perfect matchup.
Who?
T.I. and 50. Nigga, you stemming?
Yeah. I don't know if that'd be a.
Of course, it would have been a better matchup with Ja Rule, but we know why that can't happen. That's why they put Ja Rule with Fat Joe.
Well, I know 50 would just beat Ja Rule, but 50 against Tip is actually like kind of perfect. Yeah, y'all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, they both got both enough. They cross paths. They both got enough commercial hits.
I mean, T.I. will win.
I think T.I.
If you
will
really
win,
think
too.
about it, 50 run was only like 3 years.
Yeah.
But what's gonna help 50 is like the G Unit shit, is because he could use like some of those songs too,
Yeah.
like from other artists.
Yeah. The thing with 50 though, like Ep is right. Like his run was short, but it was so many like moments, big
Yeah.
moments, big moments, big moments, big moments. So yeah, but I think Tip will probably win. 50 Cent, one of my favorite rappers, but T.I. was too at one point.
It would be good for the culture.
Yeah, I don't know if I like them too like stage presence wise to be on the stage and they be
too
entertaining.
cocky.
Yeah, like
It might be a fight.
Yeah,
They need to do it in two separate places.
Not even a fight. I just think that T.I. I mean, 50 Cent to be trolling
And
and
T.I.
T.I. would
serious.
be looking real bothered, trying to not act bothered.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Check this out, homie. 50 will be over there. Yo, look at his wife's diaper. Like, about this one, I'll die, nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I die by this one, nigga.
Calm down, Chip.
Calm down, Tip.
Calm down, baby. Come on, baby.
Come on,
Calm down, baby. Chip. Calm down, Chip. Call that nigga Chip.
Tired of this, boy. That bit.
Okay, real quick. Next, what it is, what it ain't. Kiss founder Gene Simmons says hip hop doesn't belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's not my music. I don't come from the ghetto.
Jesus.
That's how B just sound earlier, talking about the baby shower shit.
But this is how you got to be careful with like the way they put titles and shit, because he goes on to say, nor does opera or symphony orchestras. I just want to know when Led Zeppelin's going to be in the hip hop Hall of Fame. So basically, he was trying to make a point of like, okay, hip hop gets into the Hall of Fame, rock and roll Hall of Fame, but like if it's something with hip hop Hall of Fame, like we don't have crossovers in there. But unbeknownst to you, nigga, hip hop is rock and roll because we are the founders of rock and roll. We are. We are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just,
I'm about to say we are, but now
I'm just saying I'm just saying the foundation of rock and roll comes with us, so it's in our roots. So that's why we can be in there. You know what I'm saying? Because it wouldn't be no rock and roll without us. Without Lil, what's his name? Lil, the nigga who used to scream and shit and wear the makeup.
Oh, Lil Richard.
Lil Richard, James Brown, like that's and it's the lady. She used to play guitar, big lady.
Moms Mabley.
Moms Mabley, like they were the founders of rock and roll, and then of course, colonizers took our shit and ran with it.
Yeah, Elvis.
Which that's cool. But also too, it's like, okay, so what about Run DMC? We can't put them in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That wasn't rock and roll.
No.
It technically was. Like, wasn't some of their songs rock and roll?
No, they did some songs with some rock niggas though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they rock this way. With
I'm gonna be honest. This nigga is saying that because he already know who finna come kill the charts with the rock.
I think
he's
right though, and it's funny because like I've heard rappers and shit talk about this from the other side. Like, nigga, give us our own shit. Like, stop trying. Like, why is y'all trying to put us in this rock and roll shit? We don't make rock and roll music. Exactly. So I've seen it on both sides.
But somebody is about to make rock and roll music. That's why this conversation is coming up because Act 3 is about to drop, and you already know. Beyonce. This is the same shit with the country shit. So they know
nigga, what?
They know she finna come and kill the rock and roll charts.
Nigga, I thought you had one of them little charts with the little red string on it. This is Act 3.
I'm saying, but everybody knows she finna do a rock and roll album, and you already know she come through. She win the awards. And they don't like that shit. Yeah. So he's trying to set a precedent now. Like, Beyonce. That's really what it's about.
I do agree with him though. I do agree with him, like not why he's saying it or whatever, but what he's saying. Because I do feel like our shit shouldn't be in a rock and roll Hall of Fame. I feel like we should have a hip hop Hall of Fame that's looked at in the same regard as the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
What all genres are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Rock and roll.
But he said he feel the same way about opera. So I'm just saying, is hip hop the only genre that they put in there as well?
No, there's other ones too, but they don't really put like. They make it a big deal with hip hop because it'll be like a rock and roll people. Then like last year, they put Outkast in. Like they'll do like a bunch of rock people, then they'll put like one. But
and it's because we technically don't have our own Hall of Fame.
Yeah, so that should be it. Either it's a hip hop, rhythm and blues Hall of Fame, or no, I think like Outkast could be in there. Like it was like a band.
What's bro name? He played like what's his brother name? Yo-Yo Ma. What do you do? Like,
I heard of him. Yo-Yo Ma.
What do you do? Like violin or some shit? Yeah. He in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like it's like random people that's like.
It's kind of like where they put you, where like they don't have nowhere to put you. But I think over time the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has low key just become like the Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah, the Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah. So they should either change it or get them.
Because Aretha's in it, right?
Yeah. So, Jay-Z in it. Like it's a lot of people.
Shut the fuck up, Gene.
It's a lot of good people in there.
Don't piss me off.
The way he said it was crazy.
Yeah, I'm not from the ghetto.
Like, I don't disagree with what he's saying. I feel like we should have.
And guess what? We not demon worshippers, cracker. Lastly, I think I had one more. So Lauren LaRosa had reached out to Michael Jackson's estate about Sexy Red using that sample, and they definitely said like they don't approve of that shit. Lauren from Breakfast Club.
That's snitching.
And they definitely said like, yeah, no, we don't approve of that, and it will not be taken lightly if she puts that song out. And did y'all hear the snippet?
Yeah, I did. It was hard.
Yeah.
No, I'm just fine.
I was about to say.
But that he wanna fuck with a bad bitch. He wanna hang with a bad bitch.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, that's
but
hard.
that Michael Jackson shit was not tough, and I don't blame his people.
Yeah, no, that shit. Sometimes I be watching certain shit that be going on, and I be like, that shit disrespectful. Like I seen Martin Luther King Jr. AI, and he was like saying like some freaky ass shit or whatever, and it's just like I just feel like certain shit just be overly disrespectful with our generation. Just don't hold like what do we hold sacred?
I seen a picture of Valentine's Day
with
with like Barack and Michelle with golds and chains on and shit, and she was bent over in front of him. It looked kind of hard though, but it was. I was like, "What's going on?"
Me personally, with the whole Sexy Red situation, I feel like they overdid it, and it's why I know it was kind of disrespectful for her to do like the beat it shit and whatnot.
Just eat it.
Just eat it. But I feel like them doing a press release and all that shit, like Michael Jackson estate. I feel like that was they overdid it because obviously she wasn't about to drop the song. She was just playing around in the studio for them to drop like a press release talking about something they about to like. They was acting like they about to take legal action. They should probably just waited until she probably was about to like. If she would have tried to release it, didn't do the press release, her just playing around because we wouldn't have seen it if Lil Yachty ain't recording and posting.
I think with the Sexy Red shit is that respectability politics. Dynamic that we got in our community or whatever, especially amongst like older folks and younger folks. So it's like, because whenever Sexy Red, I feel like Sexy Red is looked at as everything that's wrong with black women in America, like coming up
She's
right
the
now.
poster child.
Yeah, she the poster child of like everything that they say is wrong with black women of our generation or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like whenever she do something, like other black people make it a point to like publicly like get in front of that shit. Like even like remember with the whole everybody was doing the Martin Luther King memes or whatever, and then she did that one, and then her family was like, "Okay, that's enough." Like,
no, not you, bitch.
Yeah, like, and
now
even with this, like,
far.
that song, even if she was trying to put that shit out, why are we doing a press conference about it?
Exactly, especially because that same "Eat It" song. You remember Weird Al Yankovic?
Yeah,
he got a song called "Eat It" too.
Yeah,
and he made a
like,
music video.
If the song is "Beat It," he's doing like this, like. It's not like it's overly vulgar.
And this girl from New Orleans, she's a bounce artist, and she had MJ, MJ, what's the name? But her shit was hard though. I see why they ain't say that.
Yeah,
but all in all, I also think, Lauren, you a little messy because you kind of put it on the like spotlight by reaching out to them.
She definitely messy.
Yeah, and then also too. I do feel though, if Sexy Red had got a good reaction, she would have tried to drop it. But I think also when everybody was like, "This shit is trash,"
she can still just drop that shit on YouTube though.
Yeah,
she just can't profit off of it. But I think she should drop that shit. And I feel like I used to like shit like that used to be fun. Like artists always made like little fun songs and shit. Like Kendrick Lamar, I remember growing up, he had a little song where he was trying to be funny. Kanye used to do that shit a lot.
He had one by Beyonce.
Yeah, Kanye used to do that shit a lot. Like Throw Some D's remix by Kanye.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite.
And that was
Kanye
like
verses
mixtape days or YouTube days. Like now, people be wanting to like.
But yeah, like now people should be able to like, but you can't stop somebody from putting out no song. Like you just can't. She can't profit off of it. But now, if anything, she should drop that shit now. Like just to show her for her clicks and shit.
Juice WRLD never profited off his biggest song. Because of that, using that sample from that rock dude, and Diddy too with that every step I
he ain't
take.
deserve to profit from that shit.
And that nigga he was paying that nigga out.
Yeah, Sting.
I see why he didn't want to get Kalani that 5. Like, do you know how much I pay Sting a month, bitch?
Fucking brokies.
This broke disease.
Yeah, this brokenness. It's trying to take us out with this brokenness. I hate broken britches, brokenness.
Like,
brokey
nigga, you're sick. I sent you the shout out.
I see.
You want to read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. Shout out or rock out. All right. This is called Work Wife. All right, shout out or rock out, y'all. And again, this is called Work Wife. My guys, what's good? Glad to see y'all back in the swing of things. It's your boy Mao from the VA. And I definitely need to know if I'm being shot out. So my girl got laid off due to budget cuts. And she's been looking for a job for a few weeks.
Are you giving him that voice?
I don't know. She called me all excited on my break because she finally got an interview. And of course I was excited for her until she tells me it's at my motherfucking job. I had the rest of the day to think about it, and later that night, I told her I'm not comfortable with that. I'm very big on not mixing business with pleasure. Plus, it's a lot of niggas who work at my job because it's a manual labor warehouse. So he ain't want her coming in there with the vultures.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like no work or relationship problems because a nigga overstepped his bounds with her, and she getting her feelings because I have a few work home girls. Oh, you don't want her fucking up your spine. She's saying I'm being inconsiderate by telling her to decline the job because this is the first interview she's had in months. Am I being shot out or do y'all feel me? What would y'all do in this situation?
Nah, I feel you, bro.
I feel like as a nigga, I don't got enough nerve. Because you niggas be having a lot of nerve.
You feel like he being shot out?
I don't feel like he's being shot out, but saying something is crazy to me. Like on the front end, I do feel like your girl should know, like, don't apply at my fucking job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like...
She did it on purpose.
But at the same time, it's like, don't apply at my job, but damn, like, because it's a lot of niggas up here, and I got some homegirls, like, what's going on, bro?
No, you don't say that straight out, but you be like, outside of that, work from home balance is important. Bitch, I don't want to see you.
No,
Say that was
I don't
shit.
think he's wrong for that. But it's like if you didn't say that before, that's why people got conversations in your relationship, because that's definitely a conversation that you have beforehand. Because now you're asking her to quit a job.
Well, she ain't quit. She got to go to the interview, but she can just be like, "Hey, sorry."
Oh, I thought she already. Oh, so it's just an interview. Oh yeah, well let her go to the interview, bro. Like, but let her know that you don't like it, but she should still be at the interview, like, and then just keep her options
you
open.
already in house, so once she do the interview, you could go to HR and be like, "Hey, that girl, she interviewing here."
Yeah, and then a lot of places you're not even allowed to. You're not even allowed to work. You're not even allowed to work with your wife and shit like that. So all you gotta do is somebody.
It's a lot of people who work at Amazon together and shit and be married.
Well, yeah, that's Amazon, but it's a warehouse. So.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit do go down.
But yeah, that's too much. I don't want to see my
definitely
girl.
worked with one of her boyfriends at Fanatics, and they both got fired for fighting in the break room.
Yeah, I don't want to work with my girl, and I don't want to, because I don't want to have to see you at work. No, I don't want to do all that shit.
Yeah,
I don't think you're wrong. No, I think you're wrong for like saying it afterwards though. Like, not because now you in a place to where you know you was gonna feel like that. Everybody feel like that, but I do feel like she should have talked to you too. Like, hey,
yeah, bitch, why did you apply to my job
without talking to me?
You ain't even apply for an office position.
Yeah, now I'm dating a bitch that work at the warehouse. That I feel like that reflects poorly on you as a man.
Yeah, not just that. Like, nah, that's just not good.
Like, if your girl work at like UPS and shit, like she never can really like.
So you feel like he shot out for saying something?
I feel like now, yeah, it's gonna be shot out.
But he didn't know.
But I thought she got the job though. But I'm saying though, to tell her like, yeah, quit. Yeah, we need the money and you ain't been working. Like, it's clearly like bothering
Okay,
me,
but
like,
what if you say like,
quit.
don't go to the interview?
I feel like voicing it is enough. Now you got to see what she gonna do with that or whatever. Because if you let her go to the interview and then she pass, she gonna be like, well, you let me go to the interview. So you kind of just gotta tell her how you feel about it. She's probably still gonna do the interview. Just hope she don't get it. And if she
he told her and she said, I feel like you're being inconsiderate.
Yeah, but you gotta just stand on it, bro. Because she's being inconsiderate too.
Hey man, when she go to the job, just go to your boss and be like, "Hey, bro, I think that lady I seen that lady buy some coke outside."
Yeah.
Or if it's a man, you could literally go up to her, "Hey, bro, that's my wife.
Yeah,
I'm glad y'all interviewed her, but I don't want to work with her."
It would be a conflict.
We had a situation like that.
She beats me at home.
I'd
it would be
don't,
a problem.
Don't hire her, please.
We had a situation like that when I worked at the airport. We had to do his I think it was his sister-in-law, and she applied for a job, and he went up to us and he was like, "Hey man, don't hire her." And he was like a valued employee, so we listened to the nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up. Sister-in-law, he didn't want his wife to know nothing he got going on. I feel it, but damn.
Yeah, he was like,
I don't really be wanting to work with people I know, like, for real anyway, like, especially like, you know, when it's early.
Tell me about it.
When it's early, like in your early years of working and shit, I think you got to go through that, like working with one of your homeboys or some shit like that, so you can see like, yeah, you're not supposed to be doing.
What if
shit
you
like
seen
that.
like one of your ops at your job? How's that?
That'd be very strange. That'll be very strange.
But if it's a good job, you just gotta kind of like take that to the chin.
No, as a young nigga working with your homies, that's fire. Like I remember a couple of my homies, we used to work at Zaxby's together.
It'd be fine, but it never lasts long because niggas gonna as soon as your friends come in, like your job security goes down like 25%.
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah, like that.
I only worked with one homeboy. I helped him get the job, and I was like better than him at the job, and it was like a noticeable like envy there because I was better than him at the job. I'm like, nigga, I helped you get the job, and then it was like he got fired, and I was still there, and that's weird too.
Yeah,
it just put me in a weird position.
Yeah, no, I had got my brother on when I was a baker at Dunkin' Donuts. I got my brother on, and that shit used to be so funny because I used to smoke on my lunch breaks and shit, smoke weed on my lunch breaks and shit, or whatever. Because nobody was there, so I would just step right outside and just smoke. And like the dude who trained me, he taught me how to do the job first before, like, you know, he was just like, all right, yeah, you can go smoke, do whatever. Mm-hmm. So, but it's my brother, so I'm not finna do the same thing to him. Like, I'm finna go smoke, so, you know, we finna smoke too. And when I tell you, one day we got so high while at work, like we was so high And
Niggas fucking them donuts up.
Well, and this nigga had he had a cigarette, and that bit had brokes to where it was like just a couple pulls on that bit. And that nigga hit that cigarette or whatever after we smoked, and I watched the nigga head just balloon up. Nigga was so high he was asleep, and he all in the lobby. He sleep in the chair with a bag of chips in his hand and shit. I was like, oh yeah, this shit going down here. This shit going down.
And that was my problem because, mind you, this homeboy I worked with, this was corporate. This was at a bank.
Yeah.
And it's like you're doing shit, and then like when we in training, we let it be known like we grew up together. We like cousins. So everybody's coming back to me like, your cousin did this when you wasn't here. Your cousin did that. This is the same job a nigga went around showing me doing and titties like at a bank.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, like what are you doing?
Nigga,
and
this is work.
He's like, oh, we cool with them. I don't give a fuck.
He like, this the nigga y'all love?
This you don't trust nobody.
This your favorite employee?
But then like the icing on the cake is like we you know, we up there, we on the same, we was in the same class, so we on the same team or whatever, and like we got an older lady, you know what I'm saying, named Miss Angelique, thick as hell, that bitch. And she come through and she bump your chair on accident, and you turn around like, dang, Miss Angelique, you got to be more careful. You almost bumped me into the aisle. You know you dragging a wagon. Like, you can't. I'm like, hey, you can't do that.
No, niggas who don't understand work etiquette be some of the funniest shit ever, because it be like, oh my God,
Yeah,
like, what's wrong with you? That's always like 2 or 3 of those in training.
Yeah, and he was the one, and it was like, and then he wasn't the only person I worked with. Another girl I went to high school with. Like, I still got friends to this day from that job. Like, that was one of them ones or whatever. It was at Citibank, but it was like, I was like, and they used to be like telling me like, bro, your cousin gonna get fired. And I used to be trying to tell him like, bro, you can't do this, you can't do that, whatever. And then this was like a culture class.
I got the stupid dope moves.
This was like a culture clash because this was like his first, like, this was both our first like
real job.
Not real job, but in a office setting.
Yeah.
But me, I know how to you know what I'm saying, what do you call it? Code switch.
Yeah.
Like, and it was just like he wasn't getting it. I was just like, man.
Nah, shit like that be hilarious, bro. When somebody is like, oh yeah, and then it's like that person, you kind of got start isolating yourself from them because like, bro, don't.
Yeah, because now it's like an
you,
association thing, and it's like day and night, and I'm like, damn,
like, them two niggas idiots.
And then like I remember when they finally like fired him, and I was about to go on lunch, and they came up. Somebody came to my cubicle and was like, "Yo, cousin waiting for you outside with his stuff. They just fired him." And I was like,
"Don't wait for me outside, nigga, with your stuff. I'd have never came up to you."
I was like, "No." So I went on lunch. He was sitting out there in the front, like, "What is?" It's not funny. It's not
nigga
funny.
was skipping rocks on cement.
Nigga had it, but I'm like, damn, what happened, Carl? Like, yeah, they was just and that's how I knew it was like a personal thing, because they fired him for something that we all was doing, like some shit I was definitely doing, and it was like this manager ain't like him and wanted to get him the fuck out of there. But even like before we leave there, it was just like even other things like how you talked about that one time, like you can't wear certain things in the office. It's like, bro, you wearing tight ass pants, like your print showing, like your moose knuckles. I'm like, hey, like I don't even know how to address this. It's girls coming to me like, hey, you guys be wearing them tight ass pants on his ass, and I'm like, bro, like, come on now. I'm happy for you, cuz you got some shit in there. You working with some shit, yo. But you saw, you know, you can't pull at me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tuck that thing away. Hey,
that's insane.
Yeah, but
nigga, that been free balling in the slacks at work.
I was like, what the fuck?
Nigga breaking all the rules.
Yeah, like, nah, that shit be like, no, I don't. That ain't no gay shit. Like, niggas don't be dick watching. But like, I remember my grandpa had a hernia before, and like, it just, you could not. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what's the fuck going on? That shit was a big bulge. Like, you could not see it. I had to ask my grandpa. I'm like, is he okay? She was like, yeah, he got a hernia. He had to get it removed. But it was
Stop talking.
I'm just saying, sometimes like you can't not see it, bro. Like, yeah, like, hey, bro, put some drawers on. Like, Nigga not dick watching, but if it's looking at me,
sometimes you just can't see. That nigga looked at me first.
yeah, I'm saying, like, come on now. I'm just being realistic.
That's funny.
But that don't mean the nigga gay and I wasn't looking at my grandpa dick. But it was just like, I remember.
Nigga said, that's all you, Gramps?
No, because it's so funny because they having a birthday dinner at Chili's today for him. But it was one of his birthday dinners and the nigga had on like some pants from church. And the nigga can't sit down and tell me. I was like, what the fuck? This freaky ass nigga got going on. But then we found out he had a hernia. But hey man, all in all, this
yeah, but
I'm just saying. This has been a great episode. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, you know, shout out. Tell that bitch find another job.
Jeez,
tell that bitch go do something that women. Let me chill.
But
tell her go find a womanly job.
She's wild. Like you definitely need to like reconsider that she was even wanting to do that.
Yeah, she did that on purpose.
Because that's nuts.
And if you've been holding down the fort, she can wait a little longer to find a job.
Yeah. I feel like that's a given though. Like
if y'all struggling,
yeah,
and you barely bringing in the
and he ain't that big. This lazy bum bitch.
Yeah, then you kind of gotta eat that up, my boy. But
this nigga here.
But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't want my girl working with me,
especially like a lot of married niggas hate their life and shit.
Yeah.
So imagine like that's probably like the worst news he's gotten in years. Like
I ain't even gonna lie. I used to hate like dating girls and they be like, "Can I come on the truck with you?" Oh, like you can come fuck me and leave.
You know what? That's how I feel about like the girls that want to talk to you every lunch break and shit.
Yeah,
or every break, every 15. That's how
my girl already know. I talk to her like if our lunch breaks align or like we could talk. But when I get my food, I be like, "All right, I'm finna eat. I'll call you back." Like I can't. She be cool with it because I can't stand no females. Like, why you getting off the phone with me?
Yeah, that should be over.
Cause I want to. I'm already on the slave clock. Yeah, I want to just have a peace of mind.
I want to like when I ain't got to do nothing and I can just sit here. Like I'd rather not be on the phone.
I don't even like couples who DoorDash together.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not with that shit.
That shit, y'all just doing too much.
And both of y'all don't need to get out the car.
Like, well, the nigga should be getting out the car.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why is both of y'all getting out? Like one holding one side of the bag.
And I don't care. I don't care if y'all say it's cute. You teaching them. I don't like when y'all send them kids with them DoorDash to people's doors.
Well, you lucky they ain't got cash.
Yeah, I got a ring. You do that with my DoorDash, I'm reporting you.
I ain't never seen that. That's crazy.
I have. I've seen them all on TikTok.
I robbed the kid.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you send a fucking kid to somebody's door? Typically, it's like a house and they park right there and they can see the kid, but still, don't send your kid.
All I gotta do is it only take 10 seconds to snatch that nigga and kill him.
You know what I'm saying? Kids be sick and shit. I don't want no kids holding my shit. You come bring it. But all in all, this has been a great episode, man. It's your boy Low Key V.
And it's your main man K Thrizzle.
And this is Paid N Bazed.
It's Paid N Bazed, hell. Get money and wash your ass, hell.